It's kind of taking a toll on my self-esteem.
I picked this up on the ground down there, and I saw it yesterday, and I was like, that kind of looks like a lizard tail, but I didn't think it was. And then I picked it up, and I'm like, yeah.
I think that is a lizard tail.
Somebody even found a lizard in their room.
So it's like, what's the story behind this?
I didn't do it.
Someone's trying to catch it.
Alright, we have this leftover prime rib from Passover on Saturday night with some tomatoes, fried eggs, grilled onions. There's the prime rib right there.
I mean, it's probably not for me.
I'm glad, because I like it being... Can I take a candy?
No, later. Not right now.
What? Dada, can I take a candy?
Leia, you want some meat? Leia, come here. Come here. Hey, you want some? Come on, come on. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Whoa, 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 wait. Here you go. All right, go for it.
Hey, Filia.
Look at what we got. Hot cocoa.
Why do we get these?
Look at these.
Are these?
Okay, this is a different kind.
Okay. Please enjoy a cup of cocoa while you review the samples you requested.
No, this is not the one we want. Alright, I'm excited to talk about what these are for.
So, it's like these two, not this one.
Yeah, that one's weird. This one could work. This one could work. Today's vlog is covering a wide range of topics. So to start off with, I'm gonna tell a story. I think I shared on a vlog a while back where we talked about monetizing this whole vlog, that my kids are recently like looking for jobs. They've like just been looking around at kind of just like starter, minimum wage type jobs. That whole process of them looking for jobs is what made me start to question monetizing our vlog, because it seems like kind of a shame that we have all this potential money coming in that wasn't coming in, and our kids are going out there to try and get kind of crappy jobs. And I say crappy not because I have a problem with minimum wage, but I think that they'd rather do some of the things that they're doing with the vlog if they were getting paid for them. And I at least wanted to give them that choice. So since we've been running ads on our vlogs, maybe you guys have seen them, in the last 20 days, you can look at this little chart and see how much money we've made. We've made about $1,000. We've had days where we've made about 100 and days that we've made like 30. But overall, it's brought in about $50 a day for the last 20 days. And I don't know if that's higher than average. You can saw that in the beginning, the graph was higher. So maybe that's more than we'll make normally. But one of the things that monetizing our vlog has done has just made me ask the question, how can we make the product of the vlog better using people that we're paying? In this case, Seven and Eden. It's really kind of just created this like accountability thing that happens with business, because before we're just like doing whatever. And that was really nice. There was a freedom that came with that, and I think it was good to find our voice and to learn our skills that way. But it's also fun looking at these numbers and asking, what do they mean? So the first thing that I did was I created these kind of like job descriptions, and I tried to stick with how I would do it in a business world. Like, just, if I was to look for this job description, what's the ideal job, like list of things that need to get done, and this is what I came up with. One, we needed a content editor. So this person would edit the videos every day. They would innovate on editing, find music, film B-roll and drone footage, don't crash the drone, and include like the comments and the editing, and attend 1 meeting a week. I said that this would probably take about 8 hours a week, and we'd be paying $10 an hour. So that would pay $80 a week. The second job that I kind of created was the publisher. So what a lot of people don't realize is filming is about 1 hour, editing is maybe another hour, then it takes a whole nother hour a day for a video just to get it up on the internet. So this publisher would be in charge of watching the entire video and going through a final edit, uploading to YouTube, filling out the description, the tags, the categories, creating a title and thumbnail, also doing all that with the podcast. And then there's this like whole other realm of like advertising that we haven't even done. Like I feel like every time we upload, we should post on Instagram or Facebook or something like that. But I put that this would also be 8 hours a week, and we would start paying $80 a week, or about $10 an hour also. So as soon as I created this list, I invited Seven and Eden to a meeting, and I asked them if they wanted these jobs. And I read the descriptions, and I read the pay, and both of them were like super excited. I mean, Seven especially, he's doing this stuff already, so all of a sudden now he's getting like 80 bucks a week. As a 14-year-old boy, he was like in heaven. And I could tell Eden was a little bit more apprehensive because these are a lot of new tasks for her. So what we started doing yesterday, Sunday, is I started walking her through all of what I do in these projects. And it's really hard because there's so many steps, and there's all this software, and there's all these things that are difficult. So I'm gonna be like creating checklists. But this whole process is really, really good for me. And I think it's really good for the vlog in the long run. And I have to remind myself, when I first started teaching Seven how to edit, it was so hard, and I never, ever, ever thought he'd be able to do it. I mean, I was putting like 2 or 3 or 4 hours a day into these videos. So to think my kid could do it, like, it seemed like, it just didn't seem possible. And now, I'm so glad that I took that time to teach him, and I would say he's passed me in a lot of the technical editing skills already. So it's like totally paid off. So in addition to giving my kids jobs and them making money and learning new skills in lieu of school, I'm gonna be freed up, not yet, but I think pretty soon I'll be freed up to start focusing on the jobs and tasks that I'm really good at that I'm not able to do because I don't have time. So you guys probably heard that it's just Seven and Eden, and it's not Dove this time around. And that was actually a really hard decision because Cami and I have been struggling for a couple months now with what I would call pretty typical teenager prioritization that is not how we want it to be. So we've given her some jobs, and she hasn't done them in a way that really fits the timeline that has worked well for us. And when it came time to offering these jobs, there's ways that she would be like so good at it, and just as a dad and someone who cares about her, I really want to give her the chance. But as Cami and I talked, just looking at it from a business perspective, as we were writing out these job descriptions, we realized, you know, if we were looking for someone to do this job, you would not be that person right now the way things are. We actually need to see some things change. And that can actually be, that's a really hard thing. It was really hard to tell her. There was tears involved, and I wanted her to know this isn't about us caring about you, and we love you the same, and you know, this job isn't everything, it's just a job really. But I've also noticed that she's started to change since then, which is so cool, because what Cami and I told Dove was, We want these changes to happen before you get the job. We don't want to count on and hope, keep our fingers crossed that they are going to happen afterwards, because if that's what happens, I think there's going to be a lot of frustration on our end. And I'm actually wondering if this is not the best way to teach her, is by just letting her deal with the natural consequences of her choice. And I asked her if she felt comfortable with me sharing this, and she said she did. And in fact, I want you to be able to hear from her and the rest of the kids about what this whole process has been like.
I really wanted to get a job, and my dad offered me and Seven a couple different jobs that have to do with the vlog. So my job would be publishing the vlogs, and which includes like coming up with a title and a thumbnail and like doing like a final edit over the vlogs. I like the idea of learning how to edit and like a little bit more about what we do. I like being involved with publishing the vlogs because that's like what my parents do. But I'm worried that I'm not like gonna be that good at it, that because I'm like besides my dad, I'm gonna be like one of the final people to look at the vlog. If I look at it and I miss something and then put it out and then like, I don't know, hundreds of people see it and there's like a mistake, I'm kind of nervous about that happening. But my dad has been showing me these past couple days, like I've been watching him edit, and I hope I'm good at it, and I hope I don't forget anything.
I'm really excited for this new job thing. I wasn't really expecting it, like it kind of came on me quickly, and it's a lot of money, probably more than I know what to do with. Yeah, it's just really weird seeing what I've been doing for like 3 years as like a job. It just kind of seemed like a reality to me, just like, oh, I'm gonna do the video and film some shots for B-roll. My dad said I get like $80 a week, which I was really surprised. So yeah, my jobs are to edit all the videos and get 3 B-roll shots a day and fly the drone once a week and get some drone footage, which most of that I've already been doing, except for I usually kind of forget to get B-roll shots. But my dad's like, well, you have to do them now that you're getting paid, because this is how it's gonna be when you get older. You have to do your job. My job thing started yesterday, and yeah.
So I got fired. I had been doing the thumbnails for like 2 years and just learning, and it was alright. I didn't really enjoy it, but I just would just keep doing it, I guess. I don't know. I was learning a lot, so I think that's why. But it was always really hard for me to like me and my dad would kind of butt heads about like a way something should look or get done, or like when it should get done, which was more my fault, not getting it done when it should have been done. Yeah, so like a couple months ago, he put down like a time where he wants it to be done every day. And we'd had that before. It was like 1 p.m. the vlog needed to be out. But this time it was 11 a.m. and I agreed to it, and I would make it most of the days, but then some days I wouldn't, and my dad gave me a couple warnings, and then one day I didn't do it, and he was like, okay, that's it. I was like, okay. I kind of knew I would regret not caring about it as much later, but I guess that didn't matter because here I am. But it has been pretty sucky with, now it's like, now they're getting paid for it, and I know I could have done it, but I just like, it just wasn't, I just didn't care enough at the time, or I just didn't do it. I don't really know why. I think there's a lot of psychological stuff I could get into about like how I feel like, what I feel like I respond to better, and like when someone tells me to do something, it makes me like not want to do it. Like, it's really dumb and I really hate it, but it's just like, it's just there right now, and I hope I am able to grow past that, and I don't think that's an excuse. Like, I think I can do it, but it's just, that's my automatic response, and it's really frustrating to me and obviously my parents. Yeah, and it's also hard because, yeah, now Eden and Seven are like doing it together, and yeah, so Eden's doing my job, basically doing the job I used to do, and it's gonna be, I think, harder to get back in, if I can even get back in, than it would have been to just make it on time. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Kind of taking a toll on my self-esteem, as you can imagine, but yeah.
Okay, all that brings us to where we are right now. I want to show you guys this. We are launching a website here that I've been working on all day, and the reason is because memory needs a job, and we are excited to finally start delivering some merch to you guys. So that's what these mugs are for. You can see we have this nostalgic ceramic mug. Don't like that. Diner mug. Okay, second place right there. And first place is the restaurant mug. These were all samples that were sent to me, and I wanted to get the one that was the most like what we use in our house. And we're gonna get these things printed with some designs that I hope you guys like. And we're gonna start selling these. That's a little ways off though, because I'm meeting with my tattoo artist in a couple weeks, and he's gonna help with some of the designs. But this is the announcement I've got for you today. Beginning today, in the link that is in the description, and if you're lucky, in the comments, we are gonna sell 20 pounds. We'll figure it out. Thanks for the patience. Hope this vlog was helpful and interesting to some of you guys as we're learning how to overlap family and business and this whole fight for together thing with quality coffee mugs. See you guys next time. And it's our roast, and it's our coffee. It's the coffee that we like. And we're gonna be shipping 20 pounds of it. And I think we're gonna have it all figured out. I don't know how by the time we get this video posted. We're just gonna get it done.